Hey everybody, Shelbasaurs here with a my first review. It's a game I just played recently. Probably gonna be the only game I get you know a review. I mean after its release date, this quick, because I'm poor and there's not really much games I plan on buying except like Fallout 4 and Battlefront maybe. Oops, sorry, I keep hitting this thing. I don't like this setup. Um, so. This is going to be a short review. It's not, I didn't write down. I didn't write down all the stuff. I haven't rated it yet. I'm just going to kind of go as I go along. I'm going to kind of briefly touch on everything and say whether it's worth buying or not for people who haven't bought it yet. Um, and this is mostly my opinion, so it might be different than everybody else's. So you don't need to take my word for it. So let's just jump into it. Uh, First off, let's start with graphics. It's a beautiful game. PS4. I played on PS4. I guess PC is horrible. Don't play it on PC because I guess it's been broken and they just don't plan on fixing it for a little bit because I don't know what the reason is. I don't care because I have it on PS4 and it works perfectly fine and it looks beautiful too. Like people who bash on the PS4 graphics compared to PCs is well, like I said, I don't care. Um, I played it. It looked fine. Everything's fine. The only thing that I ever get, that problem I have is when, and it's the same with every Arkham game. Just sometimes when you knock an enemy out, it just looks silly. Like the way they land, it just, I don't know. If you've played it, you'll understand. Um, they you punch them, they kind of just curl up in a ball, like in a weird way. You hit them in the face, and then they kind of just like roll, and like it's hard to explain. I'd have to show you, but I'm not gonna edit this video. Like I just don't feel like it. I'm just gonna post it as soon as I'm done. Um, so there's that, and then designs of the characters are just awesome. At least there's a few really good ones. You got simple ones like the penguin, which you can tell this game has happened years later because like penguin's bald now. Um, you know, Two-Face looks pretty much the same. Uh, you got who is it? Firefly, who looks pretty much the same. And the thing about like these villains is like I love how they look unique and they're not just like all just guys, with business suits and or just thugs or something. They all have unique looks. Firefly he's got burned skin, he's got the jetpack, and he's got like the weird you know pilot helmet thing going on. Then you got Two-Face, of course. I mean shouldn't have to explain much about Two-Face. Then you got like a Scarecrow, who I think is my favorite character now, just because his look in general, and he's got that voice, and just perfectly matches. This is exactly what I would love Scarecrow to always look like. The first Scarecrow was pretty cool too, and that was my favorite until now. Like out of all the Scarecrow designs I've ever seen in any DC, um, the movie was just a bag on his head, and it just looked stupid. But then they made the one, he had a bag. He's always got a bag on his head, but he had like the needles on his fingers, and like I don't know, he actually looked scary. And then the newest one looks scary, scarier. He is literally like his face is all ripped apart, and he has to sew it together, and like he's like scarier, but he's also like. I mean, I don't know. He just looks more legit, like more realistic, and I don't know. He just looks really cool, and I really like him. His design's awesome. There's a few other designs that are pretty cool. The bat suit looks pretty fucking badass. I mean, it's like way better than the earlier Arkham games. So yeah, graphics are really awesome. The designs are really awesome. The music, just like it's like any other Batman game. It's all good. You know, any of the Batman Arkham games, all the music's very similar. It's all good. It works. I don't know. That's all I have to say about that. I guess the Batman music's not really my kind of music. I mean, it sounds good. If it works with the game, that's all that matters. Like, I mean, it's not any music I'm gonna be popping in and listening to just on my off time, but um, it fit. I like it for the game. And then gameplay. You got some new gadgets. I don't even remember. Let's see. There's the voice one. There's one where you can basically copy somebody's voice and use it to mislead the soldiers for the whoever voice you got. So if there's the Arkham Knight, you can steal his voice to um, lead some of his militia soldiers to traps that you set up. So that's cool. And I like how they eventually over time, if you use it too much, they're just like, hey, that's not my voice. I know you guys are listening to the wrong me. You need to stop that. yeah, that's not me, and then you can't use it anymore. So then you got to think differently in how you're going to get rid of the rest of the guys. I don't remember if there's another. There's probably like one or two more gadgets I'm missing, and then of course the big one, the Batmobile, which handles nicely, turns into a tank, so that's cool. The tank battles get a little repetitive after a while, but um, it's still fun. Just being in that thing's badass, and you could upgrade it and make it even better. So there's that. The story is good. It's the basic Batman, trying to stop the Scarecrow, which Scarecrow's plan usually is to make everybody fear. He's gonna spread fear toxin throughout the city. You want to stop him. So you got that, but there's more to it. I don't want to spoil it though, so I'm just gonna tell you that the story is good. Um, is it as good as Arkham City? Yeah, it's hard to decide. For me, they're about the same, but I know a lot of people like City better. So you know, don't don't expect to be better. Maybe you will like it more. I don't know. Um, but is it good for the last Batman game? Yeah, I thought it was perfect for a final Batman game, like for the trilogy to end. There's, you know, that's the way I would have ended it. So that's good. I did not beat the game. I got 99%, and you guys probably already know. This game also has Riddler trophies, and I just hate doing the Riddler trophies. I That's the only thing I have to do left, and I'm trying to do it, but I feel like I'm going to get close and then just give up, which I did in City. I think I have almost all of them in City, and I'm only missing like 10. I just really am just could not get myself to even pick the game up after doing that because it gets a little boring because I don't collect them until I don't even like I see them and I don't collect them until like the very end. And then I'm like, well, I probably should do it, and I'm already got I have to collect all of them. I think there's less in this game, but because I think I already have over 50%, but I don't know, just I hate doing that. But there's that, and that's the only thing I'm missing to get 100. And the thing about this game, like, besides the Riddler thing, you have to do everything else. All the other missions, all the side quests to get the actual full, like, ending, or, well, one of the endings. Because I think you have to actually do get 100% to get, like, the second full ending. It's really weird. Um, but is it worth it? Yeah, it's cool. And then, the enemies that you lock up, you can find them in the GCPD, the police department. You can see them locked up, and you can talk to them, and it's really cool. So, anyways, if I had to give this rating a 5 out of 5 kind of style rating or out of 10 rating, I I think this game would be given I'd say a 5 out of 5. As for a 10 rating, I'd say a 9 out of 10. It's not a perfect game. Well, no, I'd probably go, yeah, 9, maybe 8. I think I'll start doing my ratings 10, all right, out of 10, because some games are just, I don't know, like this game, 4 out of 5 just doesn't feel right. But maybe it is a 4 out of 5. Alright, so my official rating is going to be, out of a 10 rating, an 8 out of 10. And there's more, I think what would have made it better is if there was more villains, because um, the way they have it is, like, you have the prison, and they have a little tally of all the maximum security guys you want to collect, and want to stuff into the cell, even though I think they should have their own cells. It'd be stupid to have all the major villains in one cell. Um, I think it'd be more fun to try and collect more. You want them all, so you want to have the other guys that are, all the other bad guys. Um, I think more enemies good, and then the DLC was all I heard. I got to play one, which is the Harley Quinn one, which I didn't even pre-order the game. I literally bought it at Walmart and they came with a pre-order for the Harley Quinn one, and I played that, and it was probably only 20 to 30 minutes long, and it's mostly because I kept dying because I don't know. I was being stupid. So it wasn't that long, and I heard there's a Red Hood one, which I heard was also it was even shorter than that one. And then they have some other. I have a Scarecrow one, which is like just basically a race, like you race and then you battle like a giant looking Scarecrow. DLC could have been better. I know they have a Batgirl one. I don't know if it came out yet or not. I don't have the money to buy it, so I can't even play it. Um, but DLC aside, they could have added more villains. And I'm sure they could have added a few more things to it. I just feel like it's missing something. And the city, it's just, I don't know, the city feels small for some reason. I guess maybe it's because I've been playing so much other open world games where the maps are huge, and then you play this and it's not so huge. So I don't know. I'm just gonna 8 out of 10. I think if you like Batman games, if you like any of the Arkham games, you'll love this one. just as good as the other ones. Probably, I think to me it's my second favorite. City being my first, and then this being my second, and then Asylum, and then Origins. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you like that review. If you guys want to tell me what you think about Batman Arkham Knight, let me know. Any other games you want me to review? Mostly older games right now. I will try to do newer games. I'll probably be able to do Fallout, the next Fallout game. I'll try and do that soon. Well, after it comes out, and that comes out in November, so I got plenty of time for that. I'll have a whole new setup. Same with Battlefront. That's in November as well, which that's gonna be a good month. Um, I don't know about any other games coming out soon. I don't really have the money. Like I said, I can barely afford living, let alone games. I barely got by buying this game, which I almost thought was gonna regret it, but I'm glad I did, and it's a good game, and I'm still gonna play it. In fact, I'm probably gonna play through the story again. So, hope you guys liked it. So leave a like, subscribe, anything you guys want. So have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. I'm gonna click the button now to stop this because I don't feel like editing this. So it's gonna look. What am I? I don't even know what I'm doing. All right. Goodbye.